more beer, I'll get you. Yeah, they won't be clear stories, but I'm Glenn Eberly. I'm the owner of Eberly Stock. And you might get that because my name's Eberly and Eberly Stock. Well, actually, it used to be the Eberly Stock Company, and it was that because I made rifle stocks for the sport of biathlon, where you ski and shoot, and they were the best thing in the world, coolest thing ever, and changed that sport. When I was doing that, though, I wanted to make other stuff, and so I invented this hunting pack. Because I was just carrying my rifle on my back when I'm skiing, I wanted to carry my rifle on my back when I was elk hunting so that I could pull it out when I wanted it, but otherwise put it away. So long ago, developed this hunting pack that was the coolest thing, the best thing that anybody ever had. Nobody ever made a hunting pack like this. I could unzip it in the middle and expand it to make it bigger, but I could, in the meantime, have it be compact and ride behind my body when I was elk hunting, and keep my gun back there if I was gun hunting, and then just pull it out when I needed it. So I had this thing, and it was the best mousetrap in the world all through the 90s, but I was in the military, flying airplanes, doing other things, and one day just decided, man, I've got to turn this thing on. I got to make this company that doesn't exist. It was all in my head, and because I had made this Eberly Stock that started it, I was trying to think of what you would call it, so I thought of all kinds of things, and eventually came with putting those two words together to make Eberly Stock, which is the only thing that Googled, and it was a cool name, and it fit the company, kind of a cool cachet. The modern company, the original company started in 1985, the modern company in 2003, and we really since then gained a reputation of making the best backpack anywhere in the world, you know, for like robust, do anything, go anywhere backpacks that you can rely on if you're in the middle of nowhere. And we have an outstanding reputation, which I'm very proud of. Having said that, we've always had an eye on more than backpacks. In fact, shoot, I was a gun stock company. So we've made a lot of products. I always had the idea to make performance clothing, so was working on that through the years, but was never going to do it unless we could do it better than anybody else. So we've developed all kinds of outstanding fabrics and have a line of apparel now that are really second to none and better than most that go with our backpacks. And so we have a really great line now of a full spectrum of outdoor gear. And today was the first day that we opened it to the public in terms of a retail store. So here we are in Boise with the Eberly Stock stores opening. It's pretty fun. It's a nice day and it's a good vibe. People are liking our stuff for good reason. It's good stuff. And it's kind of a good moment in my life to be standing here introducing it to people.
Alright, you guys, I'm Austin Legg. I'm the marketing director here at Eberly Stock. We're super pumped because today is our grand opening. We've had this building sitting in our parking lot empty for the last probably 10 years, and we've wanted to turn this into a retail space. And finally, here a couple weeks ago, we were sitting in a meeting and we said, hey, why don't we just open it? And so here we are, October 5th, 2018, grand opening, and it turned out amazing. Kind of the way our business is set up is pretty much half of what we do is tactical military law enforcement, and the other half is outdoors, hunting, and kind of everything related to the outdoors and being a hunter. And so that's kind of how we have our retail space split. So on one side we have all of our clothing and hunting packs and sleeping bags and those things. And then on this side we have the military, tactical, and law enforcement items. Right here, this is kind of one of the really cool things when you walk in. You notice this is an old Land Rover, and so all the products that we have that are like scratch and dent and used and things that we can't sell on our online store, we have kind of hanging off all over this Land Rover here. So it's kind of cool. It's one of those things when you walk in that you don't really see very often everywhere you go. So we just want people when they walk in to get a really cool sense of like, wow, I've never really seen anything like this before, and kind of a homemade, industrial, and kind of outdoorsy feel. So there's a lot of, you know, iron and wood, and just a really cool look. And we're really happy with how it turned out. The reception's been amazing. So yeah.
So 7 o'clock, you have to be here in present for minute. So I'm what I would like to tell my wife, I'm a beer connoisseur. She would probably call me a beer alcoholic. There's a big difference. I really just love the taste of beer and knowing where it comes from, but that's not the point. The point is this beer is delicious. And here we are at the Eberly Stock grand opening. We have a lot of different, designs, and if you're looking for a backpack, you cannot go wrong being here. Because once these guys design a backpack, they don't really kill the design, they keep it, they just keep on making more and more backpacks. So obviously if you've seen the different displays where they have the different kinds of backpacks, they're literally all over the store. So just the fact that when people are driving by and they can stop in and actually look at the bags they were looking at online in person, I think it's going to be really good for the community and also for Eberly Stock, because this is kind of, I think, a big step for them to actually see their potential. And who knows, if it does well, they might probably start thinking about opening up other physical stores around the country. So here's to America.
Get yourself a longbow, man.
I know, I got a crossbow, so I'm slow. Nice to meet you. Adam. Adam, nice to meet you. I had no idea how I wanted to. Oh, thanks, man. I try to keep it fire once in a while. I tell people, I was like, you know, at least it's entertaining. If there's bad entertainment, there's good entertainment. Hey, it's still entertaining. I appreciate that. Thank you. So do you live in Boise or do you? No, so I live in Salt Lake City. Okay, got it. So, but we are definitely wanting to come up to either McCall or, you know, we gotta get back to
pull something. You might pull something.
Pretty limber, dude. Pretty limber. You ever seen a lion stretch before it took out a gazelle? No, you haven't.
Hey, we're gonna do it for the gram.
Do it for the gram. Then do it.
Hey,
that's like
let's do it for the gram.
It's like $500. Four, 500.
So that gun's like all built exactly how that is. That's like $4 grand probably.
That's it.
And but that's like I'm shooting a mile.
Should I get a gun too? Should we get the Jack or should we just do a Glock?
Ooh, I like that.
Should I get dramatic or something like that?
Hollywood Ready? Ooh, yeah. Hollywood Ready's my favorite.
What did it say?
Oh, that is nice. Have you seen American Psycho? That's what that reminded me of just now.
Yeah. As you're just driving, it's like pointing to yourself. And like, I'm the man. I am the man.
I love when kids do that.
That's awesome. Right?
Dude, my daughter is so taken.
Yeah, come here, dude.
So we got some good Patriots out here, getting some good, you know, booze, of course, because that's the American way, and we got some food going on, and the giveaway has yet to happen. So we've been giving stuff away all day, but 7 o'clock is big. There's still time.
We really appreciate it. It's really excited to see you for a long time, so it's pretty cool for everybody to come together the last couple weeks and get this thing built in a short amount of time. So thank you guys for coming to be a part of it. Cordova Coolers came by, they're out of Nampa, and they donated a large cooler. So our last giveaway is going to be this large cooler. One of our brand new packs from this year is a Switchblade, some magazines from Men 2 Mags, this hat, and a t-shirt. So, okay, just pick one.
Pick the cream.
Kiefer Murrock.
Not here. Not here. Go down.
Going. All right, man. This is
We're up to the left.